Let me tell you, it's something to that younger man, older woman dynamic, and society is gonna make you feel bad about making that choice, ladies. Don't do that. Because when an older man dates a younger woman, we celebrate that. We be like, okay, turn up, Earl. Nah, fuck that noise. I wanna do the same thing that Earl is doing. You know what I mean? And I find right now, I'm in a phase in my life where I can relate more to a younger man. Men my age and up, they don't want to deal with me no more. They tired. They don't have time for the things that I want to do. They so tired. I'm tired of having intellectual conversations and debates. I want to have some fun. I want to eat a taco at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what I want to do. You can't do that shit with an old nigga. You give him a potato chip after 7:30, he fucking dies. You know what I mean? Some of y'all in here right now with an old nigga rubbing on his back, rubbing on his elbow, checking on him and shit. Now you trying to make him feel comfortable. That bitch ain't funny. Yes, I am. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? And I can impress younger men. You know what I mean? Like, ladies, you know what happens to you. When you get 30 and up, what happens? Your sex drive gets real high. Y'all horny right now. You need attention all the time. Earl, Charles, and Reginald ain't got time for shit that you got time for, sis. But little Man and Killer from over Compton and Crenshaw wear your ass out. That's what they will do, okay? And before I became a cougar, you know what I said? You know what? I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do my due diligence. I went on a date with an age-appropriate, responsible person. That's what AARP stands for. I don't know if any of y'all knew that. And I went out with a lovely man named Clarence. You already know how this date went. It was a low sodium, low cholesterol, gluten-free ass meal. We had to keep checking his pulse and shit, make sure he was still with us. But I was still trying to impress Clarence because, you know, it's just a responsible, mature thing to do. So I'm telling him that I have my own house. He wasn't impressed. Right, he laughing at the shit. You already know. I was telling them, you know, I have a great career. He wasn't impressed because men at a certain age, they expect you to have your life together. Young boys don't know no better. They think I'm the best fucking thing that's ever happened to them. So while I'm trying to impress Clarence, I go to tell him, I was like, well, Clarence, I just bought a new car. And he was like, oh, okay, well, tell me about this car you got. Now, with the utmost confidence you've ever seen a woman have, I said, well, I just bought a 2008 Nissan Rogue. It has 185,000 miles on it. And it's really good on gas. Clarence looked at me with confusion and disgust, and he said, why would you buy a piece of shit car like that? And it was in that moment that I realized I didn't need that type of negativity in my life. I decided to make a change. I wanted to be happy. Had the same conversation with a 22-year-old man named Dante. It went a little different. I said, yeah, Dante, I just bought a car. He was like, oh, word, bitch, you driving? Because that's what they do. They bounce up and down, they move their hands up and down. I was like, yep, where you want to go? Right away, he was impressed with what I brought to the table. Dante and I have been together for 3 years. I'm extremely happy. Because like older dudes, they want to have conversations like they want to be so mature. Like, I want to have fun. I want to do inappropriate shit. I want to fuck in the back of a Ford Focus. I want to fuck on futons and twin beds. That's fun. That's the kind of stuff that I want to do. You can't do that with an older man. Didn't it take too much preparation to get him ready? It take too much. You know what I'm talking about. Like, you gotta suck start the dick. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta suck start it. You know what I mean? Like, older men are like lawnmowers. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta push the button 3 times, hold the lever down, pull the string. If that don't work, repeat steps 1 through 3. By the time you get the dick working now, you exhausted. You don't want to do the shit no more. You know, fuck it, Melvin. I'm good. I don't want it. I'm good. And then they want to talk to you. They want to have conversations at the worst time. Ladies, when it's time for them to give you a little taste below the waist. You know what I'm talking about. A taste below the waist. They want to have a conversation. Old nigga turn into a human resources director, want to interview you about your coochie. He has so many questions. When's the last time you washed that thing? Whoa, nigga, wait a minute. That is... First of all, that's an offensive question. We are women. We take care of the earth. We are creators. We are nurturers. Why would we ask you to go down on us without washing it off? But then don't get fancy, motherfucker, like you're not in the grocery store eating dirty grapes without washing them the fuck off. So, get the fuck out my face, Clarence. You know what I mean? Like...